Today, I want to share with you our what we call a 90 days game plan. This is something very important, especially for all you new people, our new distributors and so on, those who have just joined in and whatnot. And for leaders as well, make sure that you are implement this 90 days game plan on your newcomers, on your new downliners and so on. So this is very important because I can tell you one thing: when a new distributor join in the business and so on, he or she will sink or swim within 90 days. Some of those just want to use products and all this and that. So you need to put them on the 90 days game plan. It is a very, very important filtration process that you have to go through. Okay, what is a 90-day game plan? Actually, it is a business strategy that produces result and massive action an accelerated amount of time. There's a business program, a business strategy that you can use effectively to build your business, make sure your downliners become independent, learn all the necessary skills about company, products, compensation plan, and so on within the 90 days. Okay, this is what you got to do. All right, so it's a business building strategy, and you need that. And for the newcomers, please, you got to go through this 90 days game plan in order for you to be independent before you can go on to become a leader yourself. Okay. Now, anyone who is serious about building the Norland business, or you want to become all right. So your 90 days game plan is the ticket to focused success. This is what it's all about. All right. Then you can build momentum. Everything starts with the 90 days. From there, you build your momentum, and it's going to carry on. It's going to explode if you do it well. Okay. The why is very important. Before you start anything, the why is very important. Why you do this business? Okay, what drives you? All right, so it can help you to break through obstacles. It can help you to prioritize your time, your focus, and so on. Okay, find out your why. What makes you want to join the business? Why do you want to join the business? What drives you, and so on. Okay, now ask these following questions. These are very important to clarify your why. In case you're wondering, what do you mean by why? Okay. This is what you have to do. You have to do, right? Or somebody is raising their hand. I'll continue because time is precious and so on. Okay. Right, you got to ask yourself something like this. Some questions. Okay. Number one is, what changes would you like to make? What kind of fulfillment do you want to make in your life and so on? Okay. If you could improve your lifestyle, what would it take? And what would that look like? What kind of lifestyle do you want? Where are you now? Where do you want to be? Okay. So if you can design your life, what would it look like? And how would you feel like kind of a lifestyle and so on? Okay. So these are the questions you have to ask yourself continuously to get your why. What this business can do for you, how it can change your life and so on. Okay. This you have to explore, and you're going to help your newcomers to explore. Okay, what drives you, where you want to go, and things like that. So why do Norland business is much more important than how to do the business. Okay, so get that right first. All right, so let's begin. Okay, the 90 days game plan. How should I begin? Okay, you're a new distributor. How should I begin? Of course, sign up as a Norland distributor and order your products. Start to order your products. You can sign up through our different packages, in Africa and all this and all over the world, different packages and whatnot. Sign up and order your products. Be the products of the products. Okay. Do not present or talk to anybody with limited or no knowledge at all. Don't do that. What you can do is for you newcomers and so on, make the appointments for your upliners or somebody else who is more familiar with the business to talk on your behalf. This is what you have to do. Whether you make money or not, that's one thing. I can guarantee you, you're going to be healthier than before. Your health is going to improve no matter what. If you take the products, that is. Okay? And of course, you need to purchase the business building tools, whatever tools you need, the brochures, the flyers, or, you can download some training video clips and so on. These are all the weapons and tools for you to build your business. You're going to need it. Okay? And of course, number 5, very important thing is when you are new, You must attend all meetings, such as now, we're in the pandemic situation and so on. So we have switched to online. So make sure you must recommend and you should encourage your downliners, especially newcomers, to attend all these trainings and whatnot. These trainings will be repeated again and again and again. All right, attend all meetings, system meetings, company organized activities. These are all very important. All right, mankind is great because of dream. Mankind is great because of dream. Okay, if not, we would have continued to live in a cage, or rather, we would have been a caveman up to this point of time. Because of dream, we have come very far, especially in the last, few hundred years and so on. We have gone through, of course, industrial revolution. We've gone through, what do you call it? Science and technology, space era, and so on. Now we have gone to the e-commerce, to the internet age and whatnot. Okay, if you don't have your health, even though you've got 100 million US dollars in your bank and you're wheelchair bound, your life is not going to be happy. There ain't no quality of life. There is no health. Okay, remember that. All right. Financial freedom, of course. We all want financial freedom, live the kind of lifestyle that we want. To go to travel, whichever country that we can travel. Live in the kind of house that we want to live, and so on. Have a happy family, of course. Have a harmonious, great, loving family. We want to be recognized by others as well as a human being. We want social status. We want to be recognized by others as well. And of course, social responsibilities. When we are well off, when we can afford, don't forget to help those who are less fortunate than us. Charity and whatnot. Okay. We must go out there to touch people's life. We need to make this world a better place for people to live in. Okay, we need to go out there and improve people's health and wealth. That's very important. Okay, first thing first. After you've used the products and so on, whatnot. So the first thing you have to do as a newcomer is to set goals. All right. Goal setting is everything. A lot of people go around in life, wandering in life aimlessly, don't know what to do, at a loss and so on. Why? Because they ain't got no goals. They don't have goals. They never set goals, and they never believe in goals. And that is bad. Okay. Accordingly, only 3% of the people make the world go around, whereas the rest of the 97% just follow. Okay. Guess what? These 3% write down their goals and act on the set goals. And that is very important. Not only you set goals, you must visualize it and you must take action to achieve your goals. There's a saying, no goal is bad and small goal is set. All right, if you don't have a goal, that's very bad. You're not going to end up anywhere. Can you imagine playing a football game without goalpost? Take away the goalpost, or you're playing basketball, without the basket and so on. How will the game be determined? Who's going to be the winner and so on. Goals are very important. I urge you, to set goals. All right, and to set a smart goal. Your goal must be smart. We are all smart people. Therefore, we need to set a SMART smart goal. All right, this is what it is. Number one, your goal must be specific.
Smart.
It has to be specific. Don't say. A lot of people will always say this. Where shall we buy a bus? Somebody said, I want to buy a big car. What do you mean a big car? Be specific, the kind of house you want. Be specific where you want to go for vacation. I want to go to Hawaii. I want to go to Norway. I want to go to Mount Fuji. And I want to go to Forbidden City in Beijing. Be specific. Your goal must be specific and clear. Right? That's very important. Okay, I shall continue. All right. And your goal must be measurable. Measurable means comes with timeline. Okay, it has to come with timeline. Those of you who want to say anything, you can write on the chat there, and my colleagues will probably read through your whatever that you want to say, okay? Or I need to continue because time is running, okay? Your goal must go with deadline. Timeline. Don't say I want to make $5 million. When? By when? Set the deadline. Okay, that's very important. All right, I want to make $5 million, say by 31st of December 2022. Okay, that's good. All right, absolute timeline, deadline, and so on. Okay, I want to make $5 million US by 31st of December 2022. Okay, or 2023, or whatever it is. It must come with timeline and deadline. Okay, and number three, your goal must be realistic. It must be achievable. All right. There must be a there is a fine thin line between goal setting and daydreaming. Okay. Make sure that you don't go into you don't drift into the daydreaming territory. Okay. Daydreaming is daydreaming. Goal setting is goal setting. These are two different. However, you can certainly make multi-million dollars in the business. You know, people have made this kind of money and all this and that. I don't think you can make a few billion in the business. I'm going to be very frank with you and so on. You know, but even though if you can make, can you imagine if you can make $100,000 US every month? Can you imagine that kind of money? You know, fantastic. So your goal must be realistic and must be achievable. That's very important. You must rate your goals. You need to prioritize your goals. Say you perhaps you set about 4 or 5 goals. You want to buy a house. You want to send your kids to college. You want to go to Hawaii for vacation. You list it down and so on. Prioritize your goals. Which one comes first? Which is the goal you want to achieve first? Okay, the second one and the third one, and so on and so forth. Okay, I give a very good example. Say if you set a goal of making $1 million US, $1 million US by 31st of December 2022. All right. Now, come 31st of December 2021, you have 1 year to go. How far have you gone? Have you already made 400,000? Have you already made 700,000? How far are you? You know, after you've gone on for a few period of time, for a certain period of time, and so on. How far are you behind? How near are you to your goal? All right. So this is very important. Okay, you need to set goal, short-term, medium-term, long-term goals. Normally, short-term goals means anything from 6 months, 3 years. It's called short-term goals. Anything from 3 years to 7 years or 8 years is called medium terms. Anything more than 10 years is called long-term goals. You need to have short, medium, and long-term goals. Okay, you must set goals using the SMART principle, SMART goal setting principle. You must do that and set goals on your Norland business. Okay, Norland business. What kind of rank you want to achieve? All right, what kind of rank you want to achieve? Maybe in 3 years' time you want to climb all the way to double crown and things like that, or to yellow diamond, whatever rank and all this and that. Okay, business goal means your rank in the Norland compensation plan. All right, financial goal, of course, how much money you want to make. Set the goal down. Okay, long term. In 6 months, how much I want to make. In 12 months, how much I want to make. In 2 years, how much I want to make. All right, so do this. Vacation, where you want to go. Perhaps initially you can go to nearby countries. Maybe go to the pyramid and the Sphinx. In the River Nile. All right, perhaps you can do that. And before that, you go all the way to US. Or even, welcome to my homeland, Malaysia, Singapore, anywhere else in the world. Okay, your personal growth plan, very important. You need to upgrade yourself. You need to upgrade your knowledge. You need to learn more knowledge and so on. Upgrade yourself. I always say this when I come to this. I always ask the question. How many people spend 500? No, not 500. Maybe 500 is Malaysian ringgit. Okay, how many people spend say 100 US dollars buying books, 100 to 200 US dollars buying books, to develop yourself, to improve yourself and so on? How many people do that? Okay, and there are more people, you'll be surprised. There are more people buying toilet papers spend more money buying toilet papers than to buy books. Okay, than to buy books. And this is simply or ridiculous. That's the word. So very important. Okay, make sure that you spend your money on books. Attending seminars, attending training of your own, go to camps and things like that to improve yourself. Okay, and set goal on your relationship as well, spiritual goal and social goal. Okay. All right. These are the 7 areas you need to set your goals based on by using the SMART goal setting principles. Okay, so you have to get ready, preparation and so on. First thing first, eliminate this or eliminate your distraction. That's very important. Okay, distraction. Forget about TVs and all this and that. Okay, not too much Facebook. Okay, what is your vision for the next 90 days and onwards? Are you able to commit 90 days and overcome any obstacles? Preparation stage before you launch 90 days game plan. Okay, now this is set and so on. Make sure you have access to your upliners. You can have access to them, ask them questions and so on. Get ready necessary tools. All right, set your business time. If you're a part-timer, maybe you can work after work 7 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. or 10 p.m. If you're full-time, maybe I give an example, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. 7 to 10 p.m. All right. Again, establish your why, very important. Okay, why and so on. Okay, what this business can give you, what drives you and whatnot. Okay, and connect and use the tools company website. Connect and use the tools, very important. You must read the company's literatures, marketing tools and all this and that. Make full use of them. Okay, we have made them for you and whatnot. All right, these are very important. Okay, don't forget ours is a binary plan. Okay, in binary plan, you only have to recruit 2, one on the left, one on the right. You plus 2, them plus 2. And you need to learn this and teach it all to your newly signed up downliners. All right, that's all. Everybody begins with 2. And from there you work. Get them to get their 2 and so on. Okay, develop your team. You need to lock arms with 4 to 8 team members, core team members. That's what I said during the last training session. I think it was last week. Okay, do that. Identify your core people and work with them. Okay, set up your calendar. Very important. What is the next event you're attending and who is coming with you? Who do you bring with you and so on? Okay, create a daily and monthly plan. You need to plan effectively. Plan well so that everything will end up well. All right. So actions and all this. What actions are you taking daily, monthly to move your business forward? Action plan, weekly plan, daily plan, and so on. Remember, you plus 2. Set a date, perhaps tomorrow, maybe 1 week from now, whatever it is. Make sure that you go. Set a date and launch a 90 days game plan, and you go for it. Persist on it. Never look back. Just run all the way and do your best with determination and whatnot. You're going to make it. Commit is very important, and never quit. Perseverance. All right, put your plan into action. That's very important. Okay, now if you can take the challenge and so on, you won't send your plan to upliners, your sideliners and so on. Take the challenge. What are you going to do in the 90 days? Now decide your time again. What are your business hours? If you're a part-timer, maybe like I said, or 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. All right. So if you're a full-timer, then you know what to do. You need to work 10 hours per day. What are your family and personal hours? Okay, separate your business hours and your family and personal hours. All right, let's get down to the next one. Okay, 5 steps to unlimited prospects. We go into prospecting after goal setting, preparation. Okay, launch your 90 days game plan when you're ready. Okay, all right, I'm going to share with you 5 steps to unlimited prospects. Okay, where are you going to look for your prospects and so on? Okay, number 1, you got to build an active candidate list. Always build an active candidate list of 100, 200 to 300 names and whatnot. You got to have the list. Okay, constantly expand your list. After you list down, say 200 names and so on, you need to replenish your list. All right. And raise your awareness, pay attention to your surroundings, how you get to know people. When you go outside, or into a supermarket and so on, I'm talking about not during the pandemic, of course. During the pandemic, you should go to your social network, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram. Okay, I strongly recommend these three. Twitter is not so good. Okay, use Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. All right, to find your leads and all this and that. Okay, pay attention to your surrounding, to connect with others, to build relationship, collect friends. Okay, now you can go online to the social network. Never prejudge people. Never judge people. People are always looking for a new opportunity. Don't say that this guy is too rich, he won't join the business. That guy is too poor, he won't join the business. That guy is too lazy, he won't join the business. And that guy is too beautiful, he won't join the business. Don't judge people. Your responsibility is to share the business. Whether they want to join you, they want to do the business or not, that is up to them. Decision for people. You don't label people. And you should never judge people. That is very important. Okay. Now, last but not least, network on purpose. Network on purpose. You join a group, church group, join certain clubs, social groups, club, and whatever it is, night school, things like that, to get close to new people. Network on purpose. This is to expand your prospects or pool. Prospects are like prospects pools are very important. You never run out of prospects for you to recruit. Okay, so where you can look for people. Okay, now this is by this is by characters of a person. Prospecting. Who do you know that want to increase their income? Who do you know has a good leadership skill? Who do you know that is self-motivated? Who do you know, that is a list all these people down and so on. Okay, by their characteristics. There are some people who are fun and friendly. Who are these people? They are the life wire of any party, and so on. They can make people laugh. People are happy to be by their side and things like that. Okay, and of course, another one is like, who do you know that has got great contacts? Who do you know that know a lot of people? Okay, these are prospecting by characters, by characteristics. Okay. Now, next is by profession. By profession, okay. Who do you know that is a network marketer? Of course, that is a dead giveaway, or of course you look for a network marketer and so on. Okay. Now, who do you know that is a salesperson, or real estate agent, or nutritionist, or even a police officer and things like that? You must know. People always want to improve their life. They have got desire. They've got a dream. They want to improve their income. They want to stay healthy. They want to be healthier and all this and that. Well, even those sick patients and so on, they may not do the business, but they may need our Wujing detox pack, or our or peptide, micromolecule peptides and so on. During this pandemic time, we need to boost up our immune system. Our peptide, micromolecule peptide is the best products, to share with our friends and loved ones, share with other people, because it is great in boosting up your immune system. Okay, so this one is by profession. All right, so all these things. The third is by location. Who do you see at the fitness club? Who do you see at the shopping mall, the tennis club, the hotels, the bookshops, the restaurants, and so on, the daycare center, and all this and that. So, a location for you to do prospecting. Okay, now I've shared with you earlier by character, by profession, by the job, by the career, and by location. Okay, actually, one of the best places, you'll be surprised, over the years, I've taught people how to, look for prospects in a bookshop. The bookshops are one of the best places to get to know people and so on. You can strike out a conversation and whatnot. Now, I'll share with you how to prospect in a bookshop or in some other places in in an extra topic of training and so on. Okay, now you must use the FORM form method or principle to understand the need. You need to know before you talk to people, you must understand their need. Okay, whether they need the products, they need to improve their health, or they need money and things like that. Okay, their financial situation, the family expenses, cost of living is very tight. You know, they certainly can make do with more money. All right, so this is very important. All right, occupation. Are they happy with what they are doing? Ask them about a job. You know, hey, how you doing? You know, what do you think of your job? You know, are you happy with your job and so on? You know, when they stop complaining to you about their bosses, about the jobs and so on, then you know, you got a life one there. You know, you can start talking to them. Recreation. Find out what they like and their hobbies, especially find out what they do during their spare time. Find out what they do during their spare time. Okay, then you will know. Whether they have time for this kind of business and whatnot. Okay. Last but not least, money, financial situation, and so on. You know, their own house, so you know that they need money and so on. Okay. The FORM will give you the message, their message, family, occupation, recreation, money. Then you will know what exactly how to begin talking to these people. How to begin talking to these people and effectively how to approach them. The approach will be more accurate and more effective comparatively if you get the message, okay, of their financial situation, of the family situation and whatnot. All right, now after that you got to give them reasons to act. You must arouse their interest. You must arouse their desire, their desire and so on. Make them see, create the need and whatnot. Okay. Now, these are the three scripts that you can use. You know, hey Mike, if I way to make extra 1,000 US dollars per month, would you be open to learning about it? Would you be interested to make an extra 300, 500 US dollars per month? What money can do for you? Things like that. All right. The second one is, what if you can buy a brand new car or even a new house? Or what if you can travel to Hawaii for vacation? You bring up desire. You bring up the curiosity. As the saying goes, curiosity kills the cat. All right. So arouse the curiosity and desire. Okay. Now, this is a program, okay, Mike or Steve, this is a lifestyle program that has the ability to transform your life physically and financially. And I'm going to show you how to achieve great success. We've got a success system to guarantee you to be successful in our business. This is what you do. Okay, this is a lifestyle program that has the ability to transform your life physically and financially. Your main objective is to make an appointment to present the opportunity, to present the Norland business showcase. You're not there to sell through the telephone and whatnot. Okay, an invitation is different from presentation. All right, don't sell anything over the phone. The objective is to set up appointments or to get prospects to attend the business opportunity meeting or to present to them in a restaurant or things like that. Okay, you must get your objective right. Not there to sell over the phone. Okay, you just want to make an appointment. Get them interested enough, get their interest up so that you can make an appointment. Now you got that. Okay, the 4 keys to invitation. Of course, you need to sound confident. When you pick up the phone, you need to sound confident, enthusiastic. You need to sound friendly, believe in success even before you lift up the phone. You must picture that you have successfully, hey Steve, how you doing? Long time no see. This is great. It's good to hear from you. It's great to hear from you. Your voice must be excited. There must be excitement. Don't pick up the phone and sound like a dead fish. Don't sound like, hello Steve, how are you? That's bad. That is really bad. So nobody would be interested to talk to you because you don't transfer positive energy. You don't transfer, you don't electrify them and so on. Have the confidence, enthusiasm, be friendly, and this is how you speak. Okay, now, how to invite? Now, before you invite, I would urge you and encourage you to do this. Prepare a script before you call. Know exactly what to say. Don't pick up the phone and say, "Hey, Steve," blah, 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 blah. Don't know what to say. And that's very embarrassing. Okay, you are like tongue-tied and so on. No, prepare a script before you call. Read through. Now, there's a saying. There is a what do you call it? A profound statement that I want to make. That is spectacular success or preceded by unspectacular preparation. Now I'll say that again. Spectacular success or preceded by unspectacular preparation. Preparation is everything that you do. Okay, prepare a script. All right, use the phone, sound enthusiastic and excited. Okay, do not exceed 3 minutes. Don't tell grandmother's story. Remember, you are there to fix an appointment, to arouse interest enough to fix an appointment. That's very important. Okay, now you must learn how to end the conversation. Keep it short and simple. Keep it short and simple. Don't drag on. No grandmother story and no gossiping over the phone and whatnot. Okay, and also you mustn't disclose any details. But of course, don't lie to your prospects as well. Okay, that you can do. All right, I'll prepare a script for you. Okay, this is what the script. Okay, hi Steve, or hi Joe, or hi Nancy, whatever the name is. I have just got involved in a very interesting and unique business, and I would like you to take a look at it. Always say this: I would like you to take a look at it. Now, I'm too new in the business, and I wouldn't know how to explain to you. But my business associate will be able to tell you more. Now just listen for 20 minutes. That's all. That's all I'm asking from you. If you like it and would like to do it, great. If not, it's perfectly okay with me. There's no whatsoever obligation on your part. Always say this: there's no whatsoever obligation on your part. All right. So, Steve, next Tuesday, 7 p.m. okay with you, or Wednesday, 8 p.m. is better with you? Give them the choice. This is what we call the choice clause. Don't say, "Will you be free tomorrow?" Then people will say, "No." Don't say, would you like to buy our products?" That's not the right way to ask a question. Always give people a choice. All right, say this, I've got a very interesting business I'd like to show you. No whatsoever obligation and so on. Just take a listen to it. I just want you to listen to it. They ask you to do it. Whether you want to do it or not, it's up to you. Oh, would next Tuesday 7 p.m. okay, or Wednesday 8 p.m. is better for you? All right, this is the script I give it to you. You can develop your own script and whatnot. And the other thing, my favorite script is, listen, I've got involved in a side project. Always use the word called side project. Side project, okay? That will not interfere with what you are doing now. Whether you have a job, you're running your own business and so on, it will not interrupt and interfere with your business. All right? When you do the invitation over the phone. Okay, so likewise, if you meet face to face and so on, same thing. It's the same thing. Hey, I tell you what, recently I've got involved in a side project, make good money, good products and so on. Would you be interested? I tell you what, why don't we meet up next week? Why don't we meet up tomorrow or next week and so on? I'll get my associate to share with you. No whatsoever obligation. This is what you do. This is what you say, okay? Now, after that, presentation and so on, right? You do follow up and you do a trial close. This is where you try to close them. It's called a trial close. Okay, here are the scripts. That's why, we in the Business Academy even provide you with all the script and so on. Of course, you can modify the script and, okay. Then the second one you can use, obviously, Steve, looking slim and making some extra money is important to you. Well, I can say that improving your health is the way I see it, the way I look at it. Making some extra money, going on a vacation is very important to you. And I would love to help you with that. How would you feel if I tell you you could be on your way to achieving this within the next 30 days? Give me a chance to help you to achieve your desire, your goal, to make extra money and so on. Okay. All right. The next one is imagine Imagine this, Steve, by this time next week, you could be well on the way to make some extra cash to help you with your daily expenses. That you've always wanted more money, you know, to buy things, buy stuff for your family, for your daughter, for your sons, and so on. Okay, just imagine by this time next week, you would have made some extra 200 US dollars, or which amount of money, and so on. Okay, so this is all the scripts and so on. I will not go through one by one. Okay, you can read the scripts, and we'll provide you with this training or a PowerPoint. All right, just for your reference. Okay, then you go to the closing line. After presentation, you go to the closing line. Look, Steve, I want to see you win. You must always say things that have their interest in mind. You know, say things that they will benefit from this. What's in it for them? They always want to ask the question, what's in it for them? Okay, you deserve. Look, Steve, I want to see you win. You deserve to own a new car, or you deserve to go on a fun vacation. In fact, Steve, I tell you what, you deserve to live the rock star lifestyle. You know, you can live like a rock star. Our team will coach and will support you and will mentor you. Let's get you started. Let's sign up. Okay, let's get you started on the you know, whatever package that you have in your region and so on. You know, restate their goal. You're a high income, you know, for a long time, and spend a lot of money and energy in the process. I think you'll be really satisfied if you decide to join us, so you can finally reach the goals you have been striving for. Here it is, a great opportunity, Norland, fantastic opportunity, business and so on. You can use this platform to reach your goal, you know, to reach whatever that you have desired and whatever that you've been striving for. Fantastic. Come on, join us. We will guarantee you'll be successful. Okay, have confidence, you know, speak with fire and so on. Conviction. Okay, this is very important. All right, that was the invitation part and so on, and we've given you some scripts and whatnot you can follow. Okay, before that, remember, or set your goals. All right, find out your why. Remember that. I'm just trying to recap. You must be well versed in the ABC principle. Now, today I cannot do a workshop with you. Next time, perhaps we can do an online workshop and so on. Or when I travel to Africa and so on, I'm going to do a 1 day, 8 hours workshop on ABC principle alone. There'll be a lot of role play, you know, actual practice and so on. But today I'm going to give you the gist of it, the essence of the theory behind it and so on, the principle behind it. Okay. Now, what is the ABC principle? It's not A for apple, B for balls, and C for cats. Huh? It's not that. Huh? ABC principle is A stands for advisor. All right. B stands for bridge, and C stands for customers. Basically, it's between you are the bridge. You are the bridge, your upliner, and so on are the advisor. And C, customers or your prospects. Okay. Why and when to use the ABC principle? Okay, when to use it? Number one, when C, your customer, is more experienced and capable than you. Perhaps you want to recruit your uncle, okay, who is a college professor, who is you know, some senior government officer or something like that. You know, somebody who is more experienced, capable than you. Okay, when C is too close or familiar to you, it is very difficult to sponsor your own, you know, sister, cousins, or whatnot. They are too close to you. They may not want to listen to you, but they will be willing to listen to a third party. Okay, this is always the case. Okay, your elderly relative, your superior or senior, you know, so you will utilize or implement the ABC principle when you are sharing the business somebody who is senior than you. All right, this is what you do. Now, the role of ABC. What is the role of ABC? Okay, now let's look at potential network. This is how it is. How a potential network will be. The number of A determines the strength of a network. That means if you have more A, you manage to build or produce more A in your network, your team, and your team will be strong. Strength, okay? Now, you yourself, even though as the newcomer and so on, you must become an A in the shortest time possible, especially in 90 days. This is what 90 days game plan is all about. You need to become an A in 90 days. If you can do it within 60 days or 30 days, even better. Okay, then duplicate more A's. Okay, right. Let's take a look at it. Who is A? Normally, A is advisor. More often than not, he or she will be an upliner, somebody who recruit you into the business, or somebody who recruited your upliner or your up the line. You know, they call up the line, right? Or up the line all the way. Or it can be a company stuff. You know, it can be if you're in Nigeria, it can be Kenny, it can be Johnny as well, and so it can be myself and things like that. Not necessarily it will be a person. It can be activities, meeting sessions, convention, marketing tools. This is A. Not necessarily it must be a person. It has to be a human being, but 80% of the time it is a human being. And most of the time it is your upline and so on. Okay, somebody that can help you. All right. A is somebody with knowledge, with know-how, of course, with ethics as well. Very capable guy, experienced guy, and with ethics. Okay. All right. Experience in selling, sponsoring, and serving. A is somebody who is very experienced in, of course, retailing the products, recruiting and servicing the downliners. Okay. Somebody who is very experienced, who is very effective, who is very efficient. Who is B? You are B. Okay, you are B. Or new distributor, you. All right. So you need to, sorry, there's a spelling mistake. Edify, EDIFY. That's edify. And you need to tee up, or in network marketing jargon, we call it tee up. You got to do all these things. Get ready. B must get ready. Preparation, you must prepare, you know, do your part and so on. You need to learn. You need to sit down there and learn. Okay, now who is C? C is basically your prospects. Somebody that you want to sponsor, somebody that you want to recruit into the Norland business. It can be a new distributor as well if you want to go into a coaching session or all this and that. All right, depending on what kind of session it is. So let's see, customers, okay, prospects, new distributor. All right, sorry, I mispressed the thing. Let me go back. Okay, or the success factors, the key factors that would determine how successful you're going to be. The ABC principle will be is, number one, 30% depends on the willingness of C, the willingness or the desire of C. Now, very important, 50% depends on the proper role of B, role that B plays. Very important. And of course, last but not least, 20% of success factors. Now, the role of A is to do presentation. The role of A is to do presentation, handling objection after the presentation, or along the way there is objection and so on. Or he or she is supposed to handle that and overcome objection. Okay. Of course, the role of A is to advise and is to consult, provide consultation to B, to you in that case. Okay. Normally, A is somebody who is knowledgeable, very confident, okay, knows the business well, have been doing the business for years, somebody who really know in and out of the business and so on. Somebody who will be composed, cool, calm, and composed. All right. The road to B, and you know, 2-to-1 in the 2-to-1 situation is, the 2-to-1 situation is introduce C to A. You must introduce C to A. Okay. Example, you know, or John, you know, I'd like you to meet my prospect. Her name is Nancy. Okay. So Nancy works in a hospital. She's a nurse and so on. She knows a lot about health and all this and that. Okay. You must, what do you call it? You must give information about C to A and so on. And it's very important. You need to tee up or edify A. Okay. Now, then you say, Nancy, I'd like you to meet my business associates, or you know, or Ethan. Okay, let's call him Ethan and so on. Now, Ethan has been in the business for the past 15 years. He knows a lot about this business. He's made a lot of money, and he's a good trainer. He's a good presenter. He'll be able to share with you a lot about the business and so on. You know, and he can give you some tips how to make it big in a business and so on. Okay? This is what you do. Be up A. All right. And the role of B is to fix date, time, and venue. Okay. Fix date, time, and venue. This is before the meeting. This is pre-meeting, and of course B must get ready. Now, during the meeting, that's pre-meeting before the meeting starts, before the presentation. During the meeting or presentation and so on. Okay. You must, during a meeting or presentation, first thing first, you need to accompany your prospects. You must accompany C. You know, you don't make people sit down there, you know, or and you know, getting worried and so on, and you gone missing. You know, some people are like that. Hey, sit down and listen to the presentation and so on. Okay, excuse me. Then they go missing. You know, and say, you're not supposed to do all these things. As a B, you're supposed to accompany your prospects. Sit down there, make him feel comfortable, make him feel welcome. You know, listen attentively. You need to take note as well, because next time, one day you're going to become A. It is your turn to become A. We all can make do with a lot of extra money and so on. Not in our, you know, not in agreement and so on. Smile all the time. And sometimes the role of B is to ask questions on behalf of C, and then support C all the way. This is during the presentation, during the meeting. Now, then after the meeting, the role of B after the meeting is closing. Okay, also clear C's doubts and questions. You need to answer all the questions, clear the questions. Either be it questions about company, questions about products, questions about plan or whatever it is, you know, clear the mind and also that. Convince and encourage C to take action. Convince and allow, hey, Steve, this is the best time to join actually, you know. We are now exploding in Africa, you know. I kid you not, and so quickly join us now, you know, before it's too late. All right. So convince and encourage C to take action. Live the literatures. If they say want to consider, think about it, and so on, make sure that they don't go back, they don't go off empty-handed. Leave them the literatures. You know, whatever it is, brochures, flyers, anything, video clips, or whatever it is, you know, so that you can have excuse to follow at a later date. So that's very important. This is the role of B, before, during the meeting, after the meeting. Okay, location. All right. Make sure the location is, avoid disturbance. Location must be quiet. Nice place. Never go to a pub or bistro where the music is blaring and so on in the background. You can hardly hear anybody talking and so on. Never. Okay. Avoid disturbance. Cordial atmosphere. Cordial atmosphere. And avoid pressure. You don't pressure. Remember, our job is to share the great Norland business opportunity. Whether they want to come on board, they want to do it or not, that is up to them, not up to us. We do our best to share. We tell them the benefits, how this business can help them and you know, change their life and to improve their life, you know, and live the kind of lifestyle they want, you know. So this is very important. Okay, now during this group presentation, if you have invited your prospects go to the business showcase or the business opportunity presentation and so on, make sure that you sit inside, not at the side. Make sure that you sit inside, you and your prospects sit inside so that they cannot run away. You know, don't sit at the side. They can easily leave the place. Make sure that they are sandwiched in between. They cannot run away, okay? And always sit at the front row so you can see clearly what is presented on the screen. You can hear clearly what the speaker said and shared and presents and whatnot, okay? So make sure that the location, make sure the right strategic location, not easy to enter and exit the room. Don't sit near the exit. Always sit in the middle there, sandwich in between. People cannot run away during the presentation and whatnot. This is what you must do, okay? As a B, all right? And the three things you must not do is, don't do it when the timing is wrong, okay? Timing must be right, okay? All right, somebody probably would have, you know, lost a family member, somebody died in the family, of course, they'll be in grief, they are grief stricken, of course, that will not be appropriate. Timing is must be right. Don't do it when you're not in the mood. Okay, don't do it when you're not in the mood. Make sure that you're calm, you're cool, and so on. You're happy and so on. Don't do it at an unsuitable place or venue. Your the timing, and your condition, mental condition, and so on. Okay, must be must be right, must be good. Don't do it at an unsuitable place or venue. That's very important. Make sure some place that is quiet and so on. And the other thing is never go to people's house to do presentation. Because why? When you go to the house, the TV will be on, the kids will be running around and so on. And it is quite rude to tell people to turn off their TV, especially in their house. In your house, you can turn on the TV, but it's in their house. Okay, so never do presentation in people's house. Never do that. Always invite people to go outside of the house, to a restaurant, to a cafe, to a quiet place. Well, you can go to the park if you want to, as long as you will not be interrupted. It's not a noisy place. Okay, so remember that. Can you imagine all these things if you do it? One day you're going to become A. If somebody do this to you, I don't think you'll be happy, right? So do unto others what you want others to do unto you. That's very important. Okay. Now, instead of teeing up E, instead of teeing up A, you tee up C. Okay, you tee up C and undermining A. That's very bad. Right? It's like you're telling you're telling your prospect, hey Nancy, no, you're telling your outliner, your A, hey John, I'd like you to meet Nancy, or she's a college professor, or she's a great lady, you're trying to undermine A. Don't do that. Okay, request A to meet C. It should be the other way around. Never request A to meet C. Probably hardly know anybody in that room and so on. And it is very, very what do you call it? Wrong to leave C behind all by himself or herself and so on. They'll feel, and when they feel uncomfortable, they're going to close. The posture is a closed posture. They are going to close their mind. They are not going to listen to any other presentation. Okay, not paying attention, not genuinely learning. You need to pay attention because remember, one day you're going to become A. You don't want to be B forever, do you? Yeah, I'm sure. The answer is a definite no. Okay, it's a profound no. Okay, you need to pay attention and you need to learn, take down notes and so on as a B, so that one day you become A. Okay. The other mistake is interfere when A is presenting, and so on. All right, talk on the phone and so on. So this is very bad. Do not interfere. Listen attentively. Listen quietly. Okay, and compete with A to answer questions. Try to outsmart A. This is a no. When even A is making mistake during presentation, you don't point out the mistake there and there. You can say after the meeting. After the meeting, you can remind, hey, John, I think what you said about the company is not that accurate. Just want to remind you. This is the proper way to do it, Instead of embarrassing him, pointing him his mistakes and all this and that. So these are all the mistakes, made by B. Not ready, put the blame on A. You must never put the blame on A. Remember all these mistakes. If you make one day, you become A. If your B make the same mistake on you, you're not going to be happy. All right. So get that right. All right. Okay. We've got about 15 minutes. Why the prospect is not really convincing? Why are they not convinced after the presentation? Probably one of the factors will be you don't really understand the prospect well. You need to understand the prospect. You need to use the form principles. Remember the FORM principle and so on. So you know the need accurately. All right. It could be lack of enthusiasm, low energy. A is not presenting the business with excitement, or low energy and so on. So that will not attract C's attention. It will not convince C to want to join. Okay. Also, don't understand the prospect's thoughts and behavior. So these are the things. Sometimes you're not serious. Sometimes you're too serious about the presentation. You joke about the presentation, people think that this is not a business, some kind of a joke, some kind of a hobby, or you're too serious, and people will think people don't want to work with you. You know, you're such a strict guy, such an intimidating guy, and so on. You know, okay. So how to arouse the prospect's desire to join you? These are the things you can do. All right. Think, why does he or she need the online business? Again, establish the why for your prospects. Okay. So sell the benefits of the business. You don't sell the business. You don't sell the products. You sell the benefits of the products. What an online business can do for them. How it can benefit them. After joining business, what they can gain out of the online business. Okay. The other thing is, what kind of support, assistance can you provide the prospect? Basically, in a presentation or in a business showcase and whatnot, these are the questions the prospects want to know. Number one is, what kind of business is this? What kind of business is this? Number two question is, can I do it? Number three question is, will you help me to do it? Or is it easy to do? Question number, can I do it? Is it easy to do? Question number three is, will you help me to do it? Or will you do it with me? And question number four is, how much do I have to invest? These are the four questions that you need to answer. In every business presentation, these are the questions behind your prospect's mind. Always remember that. Okay, the three success attitude to have to arouse the prospect's desire to join you. Okay, how to arouse their desire to join you? Let those who don't join to feel that you are relaxed. You're not disappointed if they don't join you. Okay, to those, welcome and happy that they have made the right decision. To those who join you, congratulate them. Congratulations, Steve, you made the right choice. You know, you're with the right team. Okay, we're going to work together. We're going to make you a success. You know, so this is what you do. Okay, you are a responsible partner. You will show them how to do it, and you will fight alongside of them. This is what is very important for those new prospects. Okay, tell them that you'll be with them. Tell them that you're going to be there to train them, to help make them a success. Okay, ease their doubt, and so on. All right. So how to follow up after the presentation? After the presentation, you need to do follow up and so on. Make sure that they sign up. Okay, or increase your success rate. Ask the prospect what he or she likes about the business. Okay, get them to agree that the business will benefit them and provide a solution to their needs. Get them to agree that this business would do them a lot of good. It's going to help them tremendously, you know. So, or this is what you have to tell them. Okay, answer the questions. All right, answer the questions, or ask relevant questions, pertinent questions, and so on. Okay, because if you follow up after 1-2 weeks, people would have forgotten what you said, what you presented, and so on. You know, they would have cooled down by then. Okay, follow up within 48 hours. If the prospect refuses to join due to some unforeseen circumstances, if they really don't want to join, then ask for 3 or 5 referrals. That's one of the way to keep on replenishing your prospects list. Always ask for 3 to 5 referrals. Can you give me 3 names who may be interested in the business? You know, okay. All right. So ask for referrals. Okay. And after the prospects sign up as a distributor, after they sign up as a distributor, this is what you do. First thing first, congratulate them on making the right decision. Welcome them, congratulate them. Welcome on board, welcome to a family, welcome to a team. Might just be the turning point in your life. All right. And of course, get them to purchase the necessary products and consume to enjoy the benefits. The whole thing repeats again, just like what you did. Sign up, get the products, you know, consume the products, use the products, and so on. Be the product of the product. Okay, then of course, get them to read the, again, literatures, go through the marketing tools, literatures, and whatnot. You know, video clips, magazines, anything relevant marketing tools. Okay, help them to do their prospect list. Help them to do their prospect list. Again, like what you did. Whatever you did as a newcomer, you know, help them to do it. And don't forget, get them to go for the 90 days game plan as well. This is what you have to do. All right. Of course, get them to attend meetings, work with them, You got to guide them along the way, all the way, and then train them on how to invite, check them on their invitation skills. That's all you have to do. Always compliment them. Always pat them on the shoulder. Good job. You learn very fast, and so on. So all these things you must do. Make people feel appreciated. Make them feel that they are wanted in the business. Okay? Be friendly, be caring, and so on. All right? Help others get what they want, and you will get more of what you want. This is the principle of network marketing. It's a sharing business. It's a people's business. So you got to go out there, help others to get what they want, and you get more of what you want. All right? Okay, we're going to have 5 minutes to go. 7 daily things to do. As a newcomer, after you've joined the business, you need to do this day in and day out. All right? 7 things every day you must do it. You need to watch the relevant video an hour every day to learn about selling, sponsoring, leadership, communication skill, or anything. You need to learn, start to learn. You need to upgrade your skills. You need to acquire some skills. You need to read books, a chapter or 2 every day. Read books on network marketing, or self-improvement, personal development, leadership, and so on. All right? You need to attend meeting and training sessions. Why? Because you need to learn, you need to do, and you need to teach. And number 4, keep in close touch with your upliner or downliners. Always call them every day or every other day, okay? Know the latest progress or development of the business, what they are doing, what kind of questions, obstacles they are facing, and so on. Keep in touch with them. Find out what they are doing, the situation, okay? Number 5, be a 100% product user, okay? Be a 100% product user. We've got great products, our products, fantastic peptides, Wu-Jing, we've got our Vital, GI, Soft Gel capsule, we got our Healthway in Africa, you've got your Healthway series and so on for the eyes, pressure for liver and so on. We got the Kuding tea. I know that Kuding tea is selling well in Africa. Fantastic, all these products. Be a 100% product user, okay? Be the product of the product. Enjoy the benefits, okay? Number 6 is you need to retail some products to keep you going financially. If you're doing full-time, you need to at least have 20 customers. Remember, that's customers, not your downliners. You don't have to sponsor everybody that you talk to. Some of them, they're not interested to do the business. So don't force them to sign up. No point of them signing up. Just making the numbers, not necessary. Keep them as a distributor until such a time they're willing to build a business. Then talk to them, then convert them into a distributors. Okay, right. And recruitment, of course, number 7, you have to do everyday recruitment. If you're doing full-time, especially, do one or 2-to-1 presentation. Now we got to move everything or offline to online. We got to change our paradigm. Need to do things differently. Drastic situation calls for drastic measures. You got to understand that. Must do that. We don't sit down there and wait for wait for the apple to drop. Wait for fortune to fall into our lap. That will not happen. We need to change even during this challenging time and so on. Okay, so these are the 7 things you have to do day in, day out. Improve yourself, increase your work rate, massive actions and so on. Fantastic. You got to do all these things to ensure success. Okay, 80% of the time, spend 80% of the time in the field, in the market. That's where the money is. Okay, 20% of the time attending meeting, training, and so on. This is the vital keys to success. Okay, all right. How many books are you going to read and so on? Okay, your monthly plan. You need to have your weekly plan. You need to have your monthly plan. Remember what I said. Nobody plans to fail, but people fail to plan. For when you fail to plan, you actually plan to fail without you knowing it. Indirectly, if you don't plan, you actually plan to fail without you knowing it. And that's very pitiful, actually. Okay, your monthly plan, how many meetings and events will you organize? How many online training sessions are you gonna hold for your team? About how many online recruitment drive sessions will you be having, and so on. Okay, how many people will you help join the 90 days game plan? You look at your newly signed up downliners and so on. Okay, how many sessions, how many people are you going to put them through the 90 days game plan challenge? Remember, swim within 90 days. All right, get that right. Okay, now your commitment, no point of you doing it without any commitment and determination and so on. Okay, your 90 days game plan commitment. I will qualify to be a maybe silver medal, gold medal, whatever rank it is in 90 days. Okay, now try to push your newcomers to qualify for silver medal 90 days or 120 days. Try to make it in 90 days. Okay, do that. All right, because the more silver medal you create in your network and so on, the more solid your network will be. Okay, these are the core people. The middle rank are so very important in network marketing. Okay, now I will make X amount of money in 90 days. My monthly income will become $3,000 to $5,000 US. That's a very good start. Something very achievable, something very real, and a realistic goal, and so on. Okay. Number 3, 90 days, I will build a network of how many downliners? I will build a network of 120, 250 downliners in 90 days. I'm committed to do this. Remember, this is your commitment. Okay. And I will and committed to work 10 hours per week if you're a part-timer. If you're a part-timer, I will and committed to work 10 hours per week and talk to 5 people per week in these 90 days. I am committed to do that for the next 90 days. And I'm committed to work with my upliners and downliners to achieve my 90 days goal. All your commitment, and do it. Follow through throughout the 90 days. Okay. Number 6, I'm committed to learn every aspect of the Norland business. Remember, you need to be independent in 90 days. You must learn every aspect about business, company, products, complaint, and so on. Okay, you must become A after 90 days. You must be able to present the Norland business opportunity all by yourself after 90 days. Okay, and number 7, I believe I'm unstoppable and will achieve my 90 days game plan no matter what. No matter what, I make it good. This is my commitment, and so on. Okay, now what is success? Success is moving towards your set goals with determination. Everything takes determination, dedication, and discipline. The 3 Ds: determination, discipline, and dedication. Okay, never stop until you achieve your set goals. Believe and you know that you can, and you will achieve your goal. Winners never quit, quitters never win. Okay, all right. Thank you very much for listening. Truly hope that whatever I share would have helped you, would have benefited you, would have benefited from it, and so on. Thank you very much. With this, I can conclude my sharing this evening. Thank you very much.